Great Migration 2, Serengeti, Tanzania, September 8th through the 10th, 2015. I arrive at the airplane, hop aboard, they close the door, and we are off. Going from Kenya to Tanzania is not an easy process. After about a 15 to 20 minute flight, I had to switch airplanes at an airstrip called Logorian. Very shortly, we are off again, headed for Magori. This flight took about 25 to 30 minutes. We land at Magori. From there, we are picked up.
And this is Edmund, right? Say hi. Edmund. Jambo.
Jambo. Karibu.
And driven to the next airstrip.
Oh, what's this? Corn? Is that corn?
Corn and the sweet potatoes.
Potatoes?
Yes.
We have arrived in Isibania. The only way to enter Tanzania is at a border crossing, which is on the other side of this gate.
What was
Wish you the best. I'm Mr. Adams.
your name is Adam?
Yeah, Achira.
Achita.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Same to you.
Well,
I was not supposed to take pictures of the immigration area, but I did.
bye-bye. Okay, I can take pictures again?
Yeah, here. Okay.
We had to do immigration on the Tanzania side, but we were eventually on our way. The trip by vehicle took several hours. We finally arrive at the Tarime airstrip and wait for our airplane in the first class lounge. A short time later, the airplane arrives, and finally, just one last leg to Kogatende.
Thereafter, we'll be routing along the Mara River. That's the separation between the Serengeti of Tanzania and the Masai Mara of Kenya. If you have any questions during the flight, feel free to tap me on the shoulder, just let me know. We can expect just a bit of turbulence in the takeoff and landing. I'll try and keep it nice and smooth for our cruise. And keep a lookout. We tend to see a few migration or wildebeest around the area. If we're very lucky, we might just
Once here, Elud, my driver, picks me up and takes me to the campsite. I celebrate the fact that I made it. This is the route I took today. I spent 6 hours plus getting to Kogatende, and as you can see, the actual distance is only about 20 miles. Early the next morning, we are out there looking for a crossing.
We are positioning ourselves for the crossing.
We spent a fair amount of time and no crossing, so we decided to try another spot, and it was better.
Got him right there. He's gone under with him. There's another one over there. He's still trying to...
I guess he figured he could not climb the bank, so he headed back. And he had company.
Uh-oh. Hurry. There he is. Hurry.
Hooray! He made it.
Right on him.
We tried several more sites to try and see another crossing today, but that was the only one. So we will try our luck tomorrow. Sunset from the front of my tent. Next morning, time to go crossing hunting. We were a little late in arriving. There were a lot of safari vehicles already there, with the best vantage spots taken, but my spot worked out fairly well. A crossing starts with one brave soul. Then they follow en masse by the thousands. It is an amazing thing to watch and experience. As suddenly as the crossing started, it stops. And still thousands on the other side waiting for the next surge. Those that have crossed go back to grazing. Once it stops, there's no idea when it will start again, so we go in search of a spot where it will likely happen soon. About 10 minutes away up the river, we find a likely spot. We park a fair distance away from the river so as to not spook the wildebeest.
Now be last. We're last.
Once they start, we head down next to the river. My guide was not real aggressive, so we were generally late to the party and did not get the most advantageous spot. But it worked out pretty well anyway.
Keep going down there. Yeah, get on down there. Go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Get a good spot. Come on. Go over to the right. Go over to the right. There. Right in there. That's good. Right there. Right there.
As we have seen before, zebra like to tag along. These are the ones that made it, so they go back to grazing. Some met their ultimate fate in the jaws of a crocodile.
The croc has a canoe in his mouth.
But But most of those that did not make it were victims of the crush of the crossing. They lost their footing or were exhausted and ultimately trampled and died in the water. Thus they floated down the river. There were hundreds of wildebeest bodies slowly drifting by. They stacked up behind boulders, and you could see horns and hooves emerging from beneath the water. This is the end of my Great Migration 2 in the Serengeti, Tanzania. This also completes my quest to experience this amazing event. And what an incredible experience it was. The second part of my trilogy is now complete.